Are you ready to get your freak on? Welcome to Move Like a Contrology Freak. My name is Kira Lamb, and this is a series of Pilates exercise tutorials for the Pilates curious up to the seasoned professional. Let's work on the jackknife, which kicks my booty every single time. You'll see. You'll see. Anyway, I'm going to teach it to you progressively and systematically so that you build the strength to make sure you are doing this exercise from your powerhouse versus whipping your legs around. And by the time we're done practicing, hopefully we will all be standing on the ceiling. I'll meet you on the mat. To get into jackknife, you just finished your last spine twist to the left. You reach your arms forward, press your legs together and roll down one bone at a time. Press your arms and your waist into the mat. This is position 1. Position 2, from your powerhouse, lift your legs up to 90 degrees. Position 3, roll your hips up, reaching your toes for the top of the wall behind you. Position 4, jackknife your legs up towards the ceiling. Try to reach your tailbone up towards your heels. Keep pressing down with your arms, and then pull your navel down to the bottom edge of the mat and go back to your position 3. And then from here, roll all the way down to position 2. You go again, position 3. Press your arms down, lift your tailbone up. Keep reaching your tailbone up towards your heels. Pull your waist forward and down. Find position 3. And then roll all the way back down to position 2. One more, position 3. Roll to the back of your ribs. Now reach your hips up. Pull your navel down as your tailbone goes up. And then keep pushing the ceiling away. Pull your ribs forward and down. Roll all the way down to position 2. Anchor your arms in your waist. Lower your legs to position 1. So Kira Lamb is not Jackknife Goals. However, Joseph Pilates is. So keep this in mind as a reference. I'm going to show you another version using his traditional mat so I get to hold onto the wooden dowels. Let's see if I can get my hips up higher. So jackknife requires a lot of back strength. And for me, using the traditional mat and these wooden dowels really helps me connect my arms into my back so I have a much stronger foundation in order to lift my hips up towards the ceiling. So you'll reach back and hold onto your dowels. On a low folding mat, you want to make sure you externally rotate your upper arm bones. What that means is I'm trying to rotate my triceps up towards the ceiling, and I gently reach my arms back into the dowels. So this is position 1, right? And then position 2, you lift your legs up. Position 3, roll your toes up to the top of the wall behind you. Position 4 is I'm going to press my arms down, lift my hips and tailbone up. And then I return to position 3. I keep pushing the dowels back and reach my waist forward, toes to the top of the wall behind me. And then I roll back down to position 2. Position 3, I roll up, I reach my toes for the top of the wall behind me, and then I jackknife my legs up. I'm pressing my back and shoulders into the floor. I push the dowels back, reach my waist forward while pressing the ceiling away. So I end up in position 3, and then I roll all the way down to position 2. One more, I roll to position 3, I reach back into the dowels, lift my hips up. I'm trying to get my tailbone and my heels to point straight up towards the ceiling. And then I pull my waist all the way to the bottom edge of the mat. I push the dowels away, so I'm back in position 3, and then lower all the way down. With a little bit more rhythm, it looks like this. I roll, I press up, and I roll down to my waist and roll all the way down. I go position 2, position 3, and then position 4, position 3, position 2. One more, position 3, position 4, position 3, position 2, and I lower my legs all the way down to position 1. So one of the most common errors I see in this exercise is losing powerhouse control and just using your legs in order to do the exercise. So what that looks like is this. I press my arms and waist down, lift my legs up, and then I just whip my legs over, I whip my legs up, I drop my legs down, and I roll. I whip my legs over my face, I press them up, and I drop my legs and lower down. So really there is no integrity to my powerhouse. So I like to train it in baby steps. Press your arms and your hands firmly into the mat, and then roll up to position 3. Press your backs of your legs together, press your arms down, and just lift your tailbone up a little bit higher.
and then roll back down to your position 3. I press my legs together, reach my tailbone down as my tailbone up as my arms go down, and then I roll back down. One more, press your arms down, tailbone up. It is all powerhouse. And then roll down all the way down to position 2. Then you can take it a little bit further. I press the backs of my inner thighs together, roll to position 3. Now I reach my tailbone and my toes up while pushing down with my arms and the back of my head. And then I can roll back down to position 3. I press my tailbone up. Now to roll down, I move from my ribs. My ribs go forward to the bottom edge of the mat. My tailbone still tries to point up. One more, lift your tailbone up. Your spine moves your legs. And then you move from your ribs going forward and down to position 3. And then roll all the way down to position 2. And then scoop your powerhouse to lower to position 1. It is hard. It takes a lot of energy, but it's so worth it to train it in incremental stages like that. So I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment box below and I'll get back to you ASAP. Now, if you're looking for more personalized instruction and feedback, or maybe like an actual class, I teach virtual mat classes on Zoom every single week. Go to my website, kiralam.com, and you'll find my schedule and you can register for class. For a discount, enter the code ContrologyFreak. Go figure. And be sure to subscribe to this channel and you'll get 3 exercise tutorials every week. Thank you.